Savai Pumso. Savai Pumsam Paro Dharmo Yato Bhakti Radokshaje Ahaituki Apratihata Eyatma Suprasidhati. Translation: the supreme occupation dharma for all humanity is that by which men can attain to loving devotional service unto the Supreme, unto the Transcendental Lord. Such devotional service must be unmotivated and uninterrupted in order to completely satisfy the self.
There was a great meeting, and meeting means in those days there was no political meeting was not necessary because there was no democracy. It was monarchy. The kings, they are so trained up that there was no necessity of democracy. Actually, the modern government, democracy, we are experiencing, especially the great democratic country, America. So, the democracy, the president elected by popular vote is now being condemned. So, what is the value of this democracy? You elect somebody by your vote, they can condemn. That means the electors, the voters, have also no experience. Neither the man who is voted, he is also very good. Otherwise, why you should change your opinion? Once you have elected a person to act as your head executive, so the democracy has proved that us it is possible. Because people are not educated. People are mostly Shudras. There must be four classes of men. present moment, there is no first class man, neither second class man, or third class, all of them. So, on the boards of third class and fourth class men, how can it explain? So, there is no need of this democratization. But there is meeting of the first class Brahmins for the benefit of old men society. They used to meet sometimes, and that meeting is still continuing in India. It's called Kumbh Mela. Kumbh Mela. Recently, this meeting took place at Goa. All the saintly persons used to come. Four places. One at Prayag, Allahabad, one at Vrindavan, one at Haridwar, and another at Rameshwaram. Four places. A similar meeting was held at Naimisharam. Naimisharam, the place is still existing. Very nice place. The question was that after departure of Krishna, who was guiding the fields of the humanity? Last question was Buddhi Yogeshwari Krishna Brahmani Dharma Varmani Sham Kastham Udhunopiti Dharma Kam Sharanam Gataha. Dharma, religious principle. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Yada Yada Hi Dharmasya Glani Bhavati Bhav. Glani means pollution. Whenever there is pollution in the matter of discharging religious principle, I come down. Dada Mahanam Sijami Aham. Then I come down. Settle up. So Krishna came for this purpose, to settle up or to purify unmerciful glad pollution in the matter of discharging religious principles. Therefore, as soon as there is pollution, means there is a class of men who have polluted. They are called duskritam, sinful. When there is an increase of the number of sinful persons, there must be pollution in the system of religious life. This is, if everyone is following religious principles, everyone will coming in sinful activity. So, that time there is no chance of pollution in religion. At the present moment, they do not know what is pollution, and they do not know what is religious thing. That is the defect of the modern religion, that religion is described in the dictionary a kind of thing. But according to Vedic conception, Religion is not a kind of faith. Religion is, it is your must duty. That is, or it is your natural occupation. You cannot change. Faith you can change. I am now Mohammedan, I become Hindu, or I am Hindu, I become Christian. But I remain the same man. I may change my faith from this to that. So, religion does not mean that. Religion means you cannot change it at any circumstance. That is the meaning of Dharma. If you change, that is your disease condition. That is not normal condition. So that is the meaning of it. Therefore, as Bhagavad Gita is saying, Jada jada hi dharmasya glani bhavati. When human being changes his normal condition of life, that is pollution of life. So, the normal condition of life is described by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. When Sanatana Goswami inquired from Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu that why I am suffering, he inquired from Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who was minister, very big post, and very learned scholar in Sanskrit and Arabic, because at that time there was Pathan rule, where government was Mohammedan. So responsible officers, ministers, they had to learn the Arabic language or Persian language. The Mughals are Persian. Turks. So he was a big scholar and born in Brahmin family. Everything was all right. But still, he presented himself before Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu that he is not a bona fide learner, because he did not know what is his identification. And that is very important. One should know his identification. At the present moment, the identification is going on by the skin. I am Indian, I am American. But that is not our proper identification. The proper identification is Aham Brahmasmi, I am Sri Soul. This is to be understood, human form. Otherwise, the dog is a Sparta, I am a big dog. Similarly, the man becomes Sparta simply by the bodily concept of life. I am a big woman, I am being there, I am being. There is no distinction between the dog concept of life and the big woman concept, because the center is the body. So, here, Krishna came to establish this fact that you are neither Roman nor Indian, nor Brahmin, nor Shudra. You are my eternal servant. Therefore, give up all these nonsense identifications. Sarvadharmam parityaja. Because due to your wrong identification, you have created so-called ism. Hinduism, Mohammedanism, Nationalism, this is that is. This is all nonsense. This is the understanding of religion. whatever we have created, is the body concept of life. They are all God. The real religion is that our eternal servant power. They can not go and you are Postman by Jonathan Goswami, my dear sir, I come to you, I come to you, become your my spiritual master. You have asked me to give up my family life, so I will go and become. Now I come to you, so this is my post. One is very easy after initiation. Adu to Basa, this is our system. So that to become enlightened in his future appearance of life. As Arjuna also said, Shishasti Ham Sadhiman Kutam. Similarly, Sanatana Goswami also, he says that you asked me, I am now telling that to you. So this is my question. What is that question? There must be question. If one is actually sitting after spiritual existence, there must be intelligent question. The first intelligent question was put forward by understanding that Kiyami Kano More Jate Tapo Pro. That please let me know what is my identity. Why I am put into this miserable condition of accident. People do not know, just like cats and dogs. The cat or the dog does not know that his life is very abominable. Even the hog, he also thinks that way. This is for my more. He was the more. So when human life is there, at least one must be happy to this conscious man that actually I am not happy. That is the beginning of the world. Not to remain in darkness like cats and dogs. He is unhappy in every respect, in every step, and still is thinking unhappy. That's not all. The whole day working, day and night, or some food, and then self-gratification. This is the modern life. And that is happy. You become very busy more than night for getting some food, for eating, and something for self-gratification. That's the reason. Therefore, Sanatana Goswami was intelligent. He explained that Dhyami Jano Mori Jati Sadhu. First question. What is my identification? Why I am suffering these threefold misery? They do not know. Misery is there, but they do not know. No talent. Adhyatmic, Adivokti, Adigalvi, three kinds of misery. There must be. Either three or two, or at least one must be. No, three are always. Adhyatmic means pertaining to the body or mind. Today I am very weak. Today I have got dirty. Today I have got stomach problem. These are called adhyatmic. other living entity. In this way, we are always unhappy. Therefore, Sanatana Goswami inquired, that I do not want this. I do not want this. But why they are imposed upon? This is very important. If there is any solution, that is not temporary mitigation of temporary, we are just like it is summer or winter. Anyway, summer is, in the summer we are suffering scorching heat. At that time we are entering after some cool place, and during winter we are suffering on chilly cold. So this thing will go on. So long you are in the material world, you cannot avoid it. Therefore, Sanatana Goswami inquired, so why these things give me trouble? Otherwise, you are not there. This is very important. If there is a solution. So, modern civilization, modern or past, Buddhist people, they do not want the solution. They think that things are going on like this, you cannot avoid it. Let us come. That is not intention. If you are suffering, then you must find out the remedy. And actually you are doing that. But because you do not know what is the actual remedy, you are missing it. But there is solution. And for this solution, one must go to this time. Pranaya. Materialistic life is always like the blazing fire. So pranaya. So how is it out? Prana means to release. Karuna Pranam. So how is somebody like does they cannot understand that it is not suffering, and neither they are in inquiries how to therefore they are called Shudra. Shudra how to learn. Brahmana is different. Brahmana. Therefore we are trying to teach Brahmana so that we can become easy. Not Shudra. Others are trying to make them Shudra. Shudra means to remain ignorant. And Brahmana means to remain ignorant. There is a difference between Brahmana and two other classes, Brahmana, Kshatriya, and Vaishya. The Brahmana is supposed to be first class man in the society, the Kshatriyas second class, the Vaishyas is third class, and the remaining all fourth. So there was no meeting of the fourth class people. What they do should be passed on resolution. What they do, they like this United Nations. What can they do? For the last 20 years, they are trying to make solution of the problem of the world. Where one department is food, world health organization. So, because they are all Shudras, what they can do? Present moment, the whole world is full of Shudras, and they have got money, so they are simply spending for such things. Therefore, according to Vedic civilization, Shudras should not be given much money. money, they spend it for wine, woman, and whatever. So, rich man in America, they spend $50,000 in a week in Florida for seeing naked men. Is it not? Is not right? Because they are stupid. They do not know how to spend money. And formerly, before this, people were little intelligent, or at least they had some religious faith. So they constructed temple, churches, mosques. Now they people stop. As soon as one gets money, how to spend it, not that simple. So formerly, there was no meeting of the Sudras. The meeting was held among the Brahmins to consider how people are happy and how their spirituality lies in their heart. Therefore the Brahmins were there and other Kshatriyas and Vaishyas and Shudras, they used to take instruction from the Brahmins for their livelihood. And that was very good system. That is natural. It's like in this body there are the same Brahmin, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. The Brahmin is the head, the breath, and the Kshatriya, the heart, and Vaishya, the belly, and Shudra. So when the body is healthy condition, the brain is very nice. Then the brain gives direction to the leg, to the hand, to the belly. Brain, if you want a good brain, he does not eat much. Now why should I eat more? When I am hungry, why should I load? The belly. It requires brain. No, there is very nice valuable thing, very low. Because there is no brain. And after loading, there isn't it. In every action, the brain is. So therefore the Brahmin, they were first class brain of the society, and they used to give direction to the people in general, being from the Kshatriya, they used to give instruction to the Kshatriyas, men, people in class and men, for administration, and the Kshatriyas used to rule over the government according to the Brahmin's instruction. And the Vaishyas also, they used to produce food grains and give protection to the cows. In this way, they were discharging their duty, and the Sudras, they were carrying out the ornaments of this as well. So, we find in this instruction, this chapter, this series decided at the end of the meeting that above whom is illustrated. The resolution was passed like this, because there were all Brahmins, therefore the president, Sutta Goswami, he said all the time, illustration, that Bija means twice born. One birth by the father and mother, and next birth by the spiritual father and the basic born. This is second. It is the spiritual father, the spiritual master. He gives the second birth through his mother. Therefore, they are called Bija, twice. One unless one has accepted bona fide spiritual master, he is once born. Shudra has no such quality. Only Brahmana, Kshatriya and Vaishya. Because Shudras are basic children. They were not. They are not. Only the Brahmana, Kshatriya and Vaishya. So, among the three kinds of Vijay, quite wrong. The Brahmanas were the first one. Therefore, at the end of the meeting, because they are all Brahmins, they are no such thing. Brahmins are discussed. Apapum is just best of them. They are not ordinary. They full basic knowledge, they got that. Varnasama vibhavasa, Varnasam must be there in this place, in humanity. So, Varnasama vibhava. Vibhava means division. Apattam vidya sreshta Varnasama vibhava Sanuschitasya dharmasya. Everyone has got his dharma, that is dharma. Dharma means his opposition and duty. Dharma means his opposition and duty. That is dharma. The Brahmana is, he has not a duty to practice how to become fruitful, how to control his senses, so on, how to control his mind, how to learn tolerance, forbearance, how to jnanam, full knowledge, and everything, jnanam, practical application. Nastika, full faith in the Vedic literature, that is called Astika. That is knowledge you believe. You believe in the Shastra without any belief. That is called theism. Atheism means not to believe in the Shastra, not to accept them as it is, to comment in according to one's own belief. That's called atheism. Theism means to have faith, to be faith, to be knowledge. That's called theism. That has been sometimes they come to, just like the cow dung is the stool of an animal, but the Vedic literature confirms that cow dung is pure. But you cannot argue. If you do the stool of an animal, in one place you are condemned. If you touch the stool of an animal, you have to think what thrice. Now you say cow dung, which is also stool of an animal, it is pure. Where is your argument? You have to accept. That is called theism. Because the Vedas say, without any argument, you accept it. That is called theism. You cannot change. You cannot comment. That is called theism. Ask to come. Unless you have got such faith in the basic knowledge, you cannot make any progress. That's not possible. If with your core fund of knowledge you want to interpret from the very beginning, there is no question of that. Therefore we find in the Bhagavad Gita, when Arjuna heard from Krishna the principles of Bhagavad Gita, he said, Sarvam etam nitam manne dukkadasi. My dear Krishna, whatever you have spoken in this chapter, I accept them as perfect. Somebody saying, Shakti Amsarva Prasannam. Of course, but none of these are actually bad. Whatever the spiritual master said, he accepted in full. That is called asking. Ashtavari, before accepting the spiritual master, we must find out whether Krishna or Krishna is the divinity. Or to surrender to Krishna. Krishna, I am your Krishna. Similarly, everyone should surrender to Krishna or Krishna is the That is Krishna. If one does not know what is Krishna, neither he speaks just by way the Krishna's word, he is not spiritual one. He cannot be spiritual. Spiritual master does not manufacture his own idea. That is not spiritual. Spiritual master is he who speaks exactly the word which is spoken by him. That is the secret. You cannot change. So, the Sanama, the resolution was made like this, Karmastita Dharmasya. So, everyone has got his dharma, particular duty. So, one must be intelligent enough, whether by the discharge of his particular duty, he has satisfied Krishna. Whether he has satisfied Krishna. Krishna is the different parts of the body. The duty is how to keep the body fit. That means to keep the body satisfied. This means everything. All the metabolic organization of the body is very nicely. Then it is fit. And after that, there is some discrepancy in the regular process. There are so many processes. Very good mechanical alignment. So, the brain needs to keep this mechanical alignment very busy and going on nicely. When I said but brain requires how to adjust. Sitting, making, and self-activity and protection. That is required. But it requires brain how to transact activity. Therefore, brain is required and everyone has got a duty and the result doesn't understand how the things are going on nicely, successfully. What is the test? The test is what to be. But the business is how to satisfy Krishna. Some say, be very told. It's very natural. Therefore, in a big office, so many classes are the business is that everyone should be ready to satisfy the office within one or satisfy the managing director. But how one can see the managing director is satisfied or not? Well, immediately in the office, in the big department, there is a superintendent. But if the superintendent is satisfied, he must know the managing director. Similarly, you are under the direction of your spiritual master. If you see that spiritual master is satisfied, then you should know the system. That is some part. Yasya prasadat apuro. Yasya prasadat nagati kutopi. If the spiritual master is God. Radha, nothing to do. Because we recommend to Krishna the promotion and so many things. Therefore, our business is to see. It doesn't matter whether you are acting as a Shukla, Brahman, or Bhakti, it doesn't matter. If by your action, Sabhama, Vitam, Aksha, if by your action Krishna is satisfied, then your life is successful. It doesn't matter in what position. It doesn't matter. Krishna is satisfied. This is the principle of that. That is real love. Krishna says, Sabhadhamman Pramamekam Saranam. So whether we have surrendered to Krishna and satisfied, this is our business. You see, this way, this chapter is very important. So, dharma is actually under the protection of the Supreme Personality. You cannot manufacture dharma because we do not know what is dharma. Dharma to sakshat bhagavat pranita. Dharma means to abide by the orders of the Supreme Personality. It doesn't matter whether you are Hindu, Muslim or Christian. That is explained in the sixth part. Savai Purusam Pado, Yato Bhakti Yato. The part today. Paradharma. Paradharma is the best, supreme dharma. Yato Bhakti Yato. It doesn't matter whether you are Hindu or Muslim, whether you are interested to satisfy God. That is other is at last. Whether your interest is to satisfy God, then it becomes God. Doesn't matter. By your name it doesn't go on. Therefore you find actually those who are advanced leaders, they're all devoted. Devoted. Similarly, Brahmas also, they are devoted. They never declare that I am going. Big Brahmas is salary. Jesus Christ, Son of God. So, it's very good. It doesn't matter. If we remain Son of God, a servant of God, faithfully, then it is first class. But it is very difficult to say that Bhagavad, then it is not Bhagavad, simply relationship with Krishna. Then this was Bhagavad, now we find no other topics except to establish the original relationship with Krishna. Therefore this was without it, a clear feel, then what can be done? Somewhere or other, although it is in the Bible it is said to go to church for asking bread, but that is not possible because there is hetu, some cause. But these cause, similarly in the Mohammedan religion also, just to be promoted to the heavenly kingdom. No, that is not first class. First class means ahutu, without any cause. Not that I shall go to church, I shall go to mosque, I shall go to temple for asking something. That is not first class. That is good in this sense that these rascals have at least come to pray to God. So much. But such kind of prayer does not make the first class. The prayer as offered by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, na dhanam, na janam, na sundari, kavina, bhagavati, I said, no, I do not want any amount of money, or any number of disciples or followers, nothing, not neither any beautiful life. So many so-called incarnation of God, they come from money, a beautiful wife, and many followers. So that is not what a religion. Religion means without wanting or not for any material. How you do? Apratiyata. So I am poor man, I cannot love God, I cannot find devotional service. No. Devotional service is so nice. Apratiyata. It cannot be checked by any material person. That is solution. They go, this is the test. How much I am religious, how much I am devoted. This is the test. So, this is always a lie. So, test our heart. How we are making it out. Because unless you become first class devotee, there is no question of being relieved from this material condition. Homeopathy of Buddha, there are some diseases.
Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vranda ki jai. So this Srimad Bhagavatam is the king of all the books. Granth Raj, Srimad Bhagavatam is the king of all the books. So here, so anything we do, we should do it as a service to God. Even if we are ruling, no, even we counselor or MLA or MP, so we should do it as a service. A prime minister, minister, they should do it as a service to God. So they take oath in the name of God. They should do it as a service to God. So in that way, they can promote, they can be happy, and the people also will be happy. So anything we can do it as a devotional service to God. We are Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. Anybody can do service to God. Any occupation can be done as a service to God. So the supreme occupation is for all humanity is that by which one can attain loving devotional service. We may be Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, does not matter. But if you are engaged in service of God, we no longer identified as material designation. These are all material designation. Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, these are all material designation. But just to remain a Brahmana and not become a Vaishnava is not good. You may be a very nice Brahmana, intelligent, pious, but if you are not devotee of Lord Vishnu, it's not very good qualification. No? It's not very high achievement. You, even though you may be Shudra, but you are a devotee of Lord Krishna, you are rendering service to Lord Krishna, you are much better than a Brahmana. Because devotional service is much more important than the material qualification. Material qualification is temporary because anybody can become Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. No, anybody can become degraded also. By pious activities, one becomes a Brahmana. But if he's not becoming a Vaishnava, then he may degrade. Any Brahmana can degrade. It's possible. Any Shudra can become a promoted. So its main thing is devotional service. Anybody can become promoted in their life. Anybody can become degraded in their life. Even Brahmanas can be degraded. Even Shudras can be promoted. So that is, everybody has to render devotional service, loving devotional service to Krishna. That is very, very important. So devotional service rendered to Lord Krishna is unmotivated. We are not doing to service like the demons normally worship the demigods for some motivation. Like Hiranyakashipu worshipped Lord Brahma. He wanted some benediction that he wanted to become immortal. Demons like Hiranyakashipu, Hiranyaksha, Ravana, Kumbhakarna, they all worship some demigods, they will be worshipping Lord Brahma or Lord Shiva for some motivation. They have some motivation. They because of achieving some desires, they become devotees of Lord Brahma or Lord Shiva. Once they get the desire, once their desire is fulfilled, they stop the devotional service. But devotional service rendered to Lord Vishnu is not like that. We are doing it whether we get donation or don't. We don't get in donation. We get respect. Or we don't get respect. We are healthy or we are not healthy. We are wealthy or not. We are poor. We are always rendering service to Krishna. Whether we are no, we are comfortable accommodation. We don't have comfortable accommodation. No, any we are misery. We are happy. Any situation we are rendering service to Krishna. That is uninterrupted, unmotivated. We are not motivated like just by doing some seva, I get some post, I get some money. That is materially. If I work nicely, I get some post. If I work nicely, I get some money. That is material. But devotional service is not like that. Rendering service to Krishna is uninterrupted, without any interruption, unmotivated. We are not motivated to do something. We are not like business. I do this sales, I get some money. I do this job, I get some money. That is material. But spiritual is not like that. We are rendering service to Krishna without any motivation. Worshipping Krishna, worshipping Tulasi, worshipping Guru, Krishna, Vaishnavas, offering food offerings, fruits offerings. Main is loving devotional service. Krishna accepts our loving devotional service. Patram pushpam palam toyam yome bhaktya prechati. He accepts our loving devotional service. He only accepts our love because Krishna is complete in the six opulences. Aishwarya Shriha. Complete in the fame, beauty, knowledge, uh, renunciation, power. He is complete in all the opulences. He does not want anything from us. He only wants us some love. He wants us love and affection from us. That is what Krishna expects from us, uninterrupted. Pure devotional service is what Krishna expects from us. Unmotivated, uninterrupted. So Pandavas also ruled this world. They were rendering pure devotional service to Lord Krishna. They are not. Duryodhana wanted Krishna's power, Krishna's army, Krishna's energy. Duryodhana wanted Krishna's energy, but Duryodhana does not want Krishna. But Pandavas, they wanted Krishna himself. They want Krishna. So that's why Krishna became chariot driver to Arjuna. So here, devotional service. See, Pandavas rendered devotional service to Krishna. Krishna is rendering devotional service to Pandavas. So that's why Krishna became a chariot driver. He became a driver to Arjuna. That is that loving exchange between devotees of Lord Krishna. So any even the democracy, all these things you see. So in those days it was a monarchy. Monarchy means there will be a hereditary, trained, qualified people, pious, saintly kings. Some saintly kings, they will continue to rule the people. That is monarchy. There were pious kings, pious families, pious no, pious rulers. People were pious. The king was pious, so they were happy. Both of them were happy. That is monarchy. When the monarch becomes selfish, when the king becomes selfish, demoniac like Kamsa, demoniac, no, he becomes very arrogant, proud. If he's not doing devotional service, if a king is rendering service to God, then people also will try to render service to king. The king is sense gratification. If the king takes the advantage of the post and engages in sense gratification activities, engages in wine, women, no, all kinds of irreligious activities. The king promotes irreligious activities. King himself is a religious person. Then people will not accept such a king. The king has to be exemplary in his character. King also has to be very austere, very charitable, very sacrificial mentality. King also should be pure, should not be cheater, should not be like hypocrite. King also should have a lot of good qualities. Should be courageous, truthful, clean. No, even Brahmana we expect so much qualities. Kshatriyas also we expect so many qualities. So kings should have such qualities. King should be courageous, charitable, he should be ruling over the people in a righteous way. It should not be discriminating between this and that. Like it should not be discriminating. It should not be like my family members, they are somebody. It should not make distinction. If even his own family members does something wrong, he should punish them. It should not be favored. My family members, oh, if they do some wrong, I will spare them. Not like that. Even my own family members do something wrong, I should punish. That is a real king. Like Dhritarashtra, Dhritarashtra's son Duryodhana did so much wrong, but he did not punish Duryodhana. Duryodhana was not punished by Dhritarashtra. So he encouraged Pandavas to be killed, assassinated. He encouraged Dhritarashtra encouraged the Pandavas to be assassinated or killed. So he supported Duryodhana. Openly he supported, or indirectly, directly he supported. But that is not the pious king. Dhritarashtra is not a pious king. And Vena, you know the story of King Vena, he openly stopped all the sacrifices to Lord Vishnu. He said, I am the king, I am the representative of God. You should worship me, don't worship Vishnu. He wanted to become God. Like that is a mistake. Vena, King Vena. We have the story of King Vena. So like there are various kings who are not very pious, like Kamsa, Jarasandha. So many kings, they were not very pious. They were very impious. They were very selfish and envious, jealous, greedy. That is not good qualities. Lusty. Ravana is a lusty. Lust, anger, greed, madness, illusion, jealousy. These are all impure qualities. The king should not have these qualities. The kings were trained up. So there was no necessity of democracy. Democracy means what? Democracy means there will be an assembly of people and they will select somebody as a ruler. That is democracy. But in Kali Yuga, everybody is voting and selecting. That is democracy right now. But in those days, there was no democracy. It was monarchy. So which is better, monarchy or democracy? So when the king is pious, religious, honest, that is monarchy can be accepted. However, when the king becomes very religious, very arrogant, very proud, very jealous, envious, he can be dethroned. At that time, democracy will work. When the king is pious, religious, charitable, austere, sacrificing, is a very nice family, pious family, is trained up, is educated, well behaved, that is a monarchy can be accepted. When the king is irreligious, very cruel, disrespects the elders, cheats the people, disuse, hypocrite, cheating, so that time monarchy should not be happen. That time democracy will take over. That's how democracy is all over the world. Democracy is there. There are no longer no monarchy. There is no respect for the kings. Actually there is no kings at all. The whole world there is no kings. Even though they have king is there, but king does not have any power. There is no power with the king. We say we have so many people in the world. Still there are some certain countries there are kings who does not have much power. Many countries there are still kings, but they do not have much power. Still the democracy is prevalent throughout the world. So democratic countries like America, the democracy, the president elected by popular vote is now being condemned. So impeachment, if the king is not behaving properly, they will impeach. That is also happening. What is the value of this democracy? You elect somebody by your vote, again condemn. That means the electors, the voters have also no experience. So these things are not very good. There should be what is it? Stability in the government should be stable. The monarchy means there is some stable government was there, but right now democracy there is no stable government. Right now we have some almost 10 years we have some stable government in India. Now the third time the same the Narendra Modi is also become the prime minister again. So at least there is a stability in the government. The democracy means it's unstable. They will elect somebody, they will dethrone him. No, so that's it. And stable government is always good for the people, for the government also. The government is keep on changing means we cannot do no activity will be successful. In any government or private institution, there should be some stability of the leaders. The leaders are keep on changing, they cannot bring any change in the society. Some stability is important. So democracy unstable is not good. So what is the value of this democracy? You elect somebody by your vote, again condemn. That means the electors, the voters have also no experience. And neither of the man who voted is also very good man. Otherwise, why you should change your opinion once you elected a person to act as your head executive? So there should be some time, and there should be time given for somebody to correct their mistake. Immediately, we should not dethrone somebody. So that is also important. Stability of the government is very very important. If somebody is by mistake does something mistake, we should allow them to correct their mistake. That is democracy. So the democracy has proved a farce. It has no meaning because people are not educated. People are mostly Shudras. So kalau Shudra Sambhavaha. So if you want to punish, you have to punish everyone. So that's why uh, God is very merciful. Is giving up their mistake. Is not punishing them severely. In the past, even a small mistake they were punished severely. But in the Kali Yuga, even so many mistakes they are committing, God is excusing them. God is not severely punishing. In the past, He was punishing the criminals. He was killing the demons physically. But in the Kali Yuga, God is not killing them physically. He is killing their demonic mentality, selfish mentality. God is killing the demonic mentality. So Kaliga Sudras are there. No, people are not educated. People are mostly Shudras. Sudras means what? Sudras means they are engaging in sense gratification. They don't have control of senses. They don't control of they are not educated. They are ignorant. They are lazy. That is Shudras. So anybody can become Shudra. It is not that by birth everybody is Shudra. By birth everybody is Shudra because by birth everybody is like an animal. Animals and Shudras there is no difference because animal also eats, sleeps, makes, defends, and Shudras also only do these things. Shudras do not have any restriction over their sense gratification. Shudras they do not do any. They are not austere. They are not charitable also. They do not do sacrifice also. They are only engaged in sense gratification. They will have more money means they will engage in wine and women. So that's why Shudras should not be given much money. There must be four classes of men: Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. First class, second class, third class, fourth class. So at the present moment, there is no first class men, there neither second class men, all third class, fourth class, all of them. So on the what is because of three modes of material nature, there is a division. Chaturvarna Maya Srishtam Guna Karma Vibhavashaha. Because of the three modes of material nature, there is a four divisions of the society. Because Sattva Guna Brahmana, Sattva Rajas Kshatriyas, Rajas and Tamas Vaishyas, completely Tamas is Shudras. Tamoguna means laziness, ignorance, sense gratification, like animalistic life. That is Shudras. So that's why people are, even you give little bit money, get a little bit food and drinks, they vote. They are only after that. They are only after some money and some drinks, alcohol. You give them some money, you give them some food, you give them some alcohol, they will vote. That's how the present democracy is going on. Such a democracy is not required. Educated people will elect somebody, some learned, qualified, experienced person is elected as a ruler. Those days, they were fighting each other. the kings will fight with other king and they will establish a rulership. Right now we don't have weapons, we are only using pen, we don't use weapons. Weapons are used by military, army, police. Common people, we do not use weapons, we only use pen, our pen. Hmm? So there was no need of this democratic meeting. So, but there was meeting of the first class brahmanas. So, and the intellectual classes are called brahmanas. So they form some policies for the benefit of the society. They form some policies. They have some principles. They follow certain principles. They follow. They want to implement these principles in the society. That is called intellectual class of people. Whereas they know some they know some principles. They know success principles. They know some spiritual life. They are the called brahmanas. So the intellectual class of people, their head is there, their hand is there, belly is there, leg is there. The entire body is guided by, directed by the head, that is brahmanas. So when the head is good, whole body is, when the head is nice, body is also nice. So Kumbh Mela is also considered to be like a meeting of all the sages. So there's so many saintly people, they meet once in a year, once in about 12 years, Kumbh Mela at Allahabad, Prayaga, Vrindavana, Haridwar, Rameshwaram. So there are four places they meet, all the saintly persons they meet. Naimisharanya also is there. So this is so when Dwapara Yuga, Lord Krishna was there personally. He has given Bhagavad Gita to all of us, and he established Pandavas as the ruler of the world. Dharmaraja is a monarch. The Mahabharata war is happened because of establishing a monarchical government. The dispute between the Pandavas and Kauravas is for the monarchical seat. Who will be the king? Who will become emperor? That is a dispute between the Pandavas and Kauravas. That is a monarchy. It's not democracy. It is monarchy. Dhritarashtra is blind. Is physically disqualified. Physically disqualified because he's blind. He cannot become a ruler. The ruler means he should protect the people, Kshatriyas. Pandu Maharaj was physically strong. He conquered many kingdoms. He was an emperor. Pandu Maharaj is emperor. Dhritarashtra is a blind. Vidura is born as a Shudra. So Pandu is a righteous heir to the throne. Shantanu Maharaj. Bhishma, he became a brahmachari. So he also does not want to become ruler. So that entire story is there in Mahabharatam. So after the Pandavas, Parishit Maharaja becomes emperor, and then Kali Yuga starts. Kali Yuga, Parishit Maharaja was killed by Brahmana. Some conspiracy happened. So Parishit Maharaja was killed by Kali Yuga because Kali Purusha was he has to rule over the world. So his time for his rulership has come. So he wants to end all the righteous people in the world. So he wanted to kill Parishit Maharaj. He conspires to kill Parishit Maharaj. Brahmana Bai curses Parishit Maharaj. So 5 places, Parishit Maharaja allocates 5 places for the Kali Yuga the Kali Purusha to reside. So Kali Purusha is hurting a cow and a bull. Parishit Maharaja chastised the Kali Purusha. Kali Purusha surrenders to Parishit Maharaj. So Parishit Maharaja, having accepted the surrender of Kali Purusha, he allocates 5 places for the Kali Purusha to reside. One is where there is a meat eating, where there is a gambling, where there is intoxication, where there is illicit sex, where there is excess of gold. These are the 5 places Kali Purusha is allowed to reside. Parishit Maharaja allows the Kali Purusha to reside in these 5 places. taking advantage of these things, Kalipurusha resides at these 5 places, and a gold also, excess of gold. So kings normally have excess of gold. In that way, in the gold also he occupied, and he conspired to kill Parishit Maharaj, and Brahmana curses, and Parishit Maharaj dies within 7 days because of the snake bite, Takshaka snake bite. And the Bhagavatam is recited to Parishit Maharaj. And Parishit Maharaj next is Janamejaya, the family continues. After that, we are hearing in the 12th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, we have entire history, how the degraded dynasties of Kali Yuga. So many dynasties are degrading. Every day the religion is degrading. Tataschano dhinam dharmam satyam shaucham shamadhaya. Every day religiosity, truthfulness, religiosity, satyam, shaucham, cleanliness, mercifulness, compassion. Every day it is decreasing. Longevity, ayuhu, our strength is decreasing, our longevity is decreasing, our remembrance, smriti, remembrance is decreasing. So the degraded, we have almost crossed some 5,100 plus years. We have crossed 5,100 years after the departure of Lord Krishna. So Lord Krishna has departed this world, but he has given us this valuable instruction, that is Bhagavad Gita. He has given Bhagavata Puranam. He has given us. These are all literary incarnation of Lord Krishna. When the Lord Krishna is not physically present, he is present through his instructions. So Srila Prabhupada is not physically present, he is present through his instructions. These are all the law books for the entire humanity for the next 10,000 years. Srimad Bhagavatam, Prabhupada books are considered to be law books for the entire humanity for the next 10,000 years. So we should take shelter of Srimad Bhagavatam, Srila Prabhupada books, Srila Prabhupada movement also. So Krishna is always there in this world through his instructions. So yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata. So wherever there is a pollution in the matter of discharging religious principles, I come down. So Krishna incarnated in Kali Yuga, the sound, Shabda Brahman, sound that is called Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. This is the mantra. In Kali Yuga, Krishna incarnated as holy name. Kali Kale Krishna Nama Rupa Avatara. In Kali Yuga, there are thousands of faults, but there is one great quality. It is chanting the holy name of Lord Krishna, we can be happy. We can cross over the ocean of miseries. Thousands of faults are there in this Kali Yuga. We can cross over these faults only by chanting the holy name of Lord Krishna. So in Kali Yuga, Krishna came as this holy name. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also is also considered to be incarnation of Lord Krishna. He came and he established the Sankirtana movement 500 years ago. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to this world and he established the Harinama Sankirtana movement 500 years ago. So Krishna takes various incarnations. So Kali Yuga people are misguided, lazy, unfortunate. But there is one great quality, that is chanting the holy name, we can cross over this ocean of miseries. The people are addicted to, because of the influence of Kali Purusha, the ruler of Kali Yuga, people are addicted to various sinful activities. They are addicted to meat eating. There's so much cows are being slaughtered every day. There are thousands and lakhs of millions of cows are slaughtered in the world every day. Cow slaughter is happening, and meat eating, animal slaughter, cow slaughter is happening all over the world. Gambling, so many gambling is coming, online gambling. There's so much advertisements for online gambling. You play these rummy games, you play this online rummy, casino, what else? Sudo, what is that? Judo, something like that. So many gambling is, they are promoting like anything. Advertisements are coming like that for promoting gambling. The meat eating, gambling, intoxication. Intoxication means alcohol consumption. Government is opening so many shops. and there are so many advertisements also for alcohol consumption, and cigarette smoking is going on, drugs, illegal smuggling of drugs, opium, so many things are intoxication. Even coffee tea is also considered to be intoxication. Even chocolates also is considered to be intoxication. Chocolates, coffee, tea is also considered to be intoxication. So people are addicted to meat eating, gambling, intoxication, illicit sex. So many, in the name of cinema, in the name of videos, in the name of movies, in the name of advertisements, in the name, so many things are promoted. Illicit sex is promoted in the movies. Illicit sex is promoted in the serials, movies, online platforms, social media platforms, YouTube channels. Everywhere it is, they are promoting the illicit sex. They are promoting gambling, meat eating, intoxication, illicit sex. Everything they are promoting through these channels, films, advertisements. These are all everywhere. This illicit sex is there. Kali, people are addicted to all kinds of sinful activities. So because of this, the people like democracy because they can do whatever they like. People like democracy. The government is restricting them, then they will dethrone the government. If there's a if the government, people do not like religiosity more. They want to because they're addicted to all kinds of sinful activities. They do not want to give up their sinful activities. If anybody opposes for their sinful activities, they will be dethroned the government. Even the government bans slaughterhouses. If the government bans slaughterhouses, meat eating, gambling, intoxication, people will not accept it. The situation is like that. Even government cannot do anything. So there's a constant struggle between the good and bad. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. If you have any questions, kindly contact in the description box. Live chat is there. Kindly post your questions. If you have any feedbacks, if you have any issues, kindly contact me. Thank you. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.